guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I would like to show you my collection of scarves. All of these scarves come from secondhand stores, thrift stores, or consignment shops, and I've paid anywhere from 25 cents to $5 for them. And rather than just hold up 12 random scarves and show you the print and pattern on them, I thought that I would show you ways to actually accessorize with them. So the first one is this long blue scarf with an Asian inspired pattern of butterflies and fish, and this one was about a quarter, I believe. And the most basic way to wear a scarf is to fold it in half, put it around your neck, and pass the ends through the loop. And you can just adjust how tight or how loose you want it. You can wear it like this, or you can turn it to the side and wear it like this. And that way it won't fall off your shoulders or anything. Now, the other most basic way to accessorize with a scarf is to tie it around your purse. And this is the purse that I'm carrying right now. And so I just tied this paisley scarf with a green print, and it's got green and orange on it, so it's very appropriate for fall. And this scarf came from Family Thrift, and I think it was like $1. And here I have this vintage purse that I found at the Goodwill, and so I just tied this little blue scarf, which is not vintage. I found this at Walmart, also on clearance for $1. Now this next scarf is huge, and this one comes from the consignment store, and this one was $5, and as you can see, the pattern is great. It has a sun and a wreath of roses around it, and it's huge, and it's a really pretty pattern. I really like it. And this one can be just easily be worn as a shawl or draped on the shoulders like this. This scarf I found at the Goodwill, and this one says made in Japan, especially made for bar and beard. So I believe this one is vintage. This is probably from the 60s. This next scarf is definitely vintage. It's from the 80s. I'm pretty sure everyone remembers this pattern with the crests and the chains and the tassels. It was very popular back then. And this one I also just drape on the shoulder, or sometimes I just tie it around my neck like a neckerchief. And this next scarf, this scarf was a gift from my pen pal in England, and this one had a tag that said made in Italy, but it has since fallen off. But this one was a gift, and it's just a very pretty pattern, and it's very light and very sheer. So next I'm going to turn you around and show you what I have on the hanger back here. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some other things that I have done with some of my scarves that can really take the place of jewelry when it comes to accessorizing your clothing. This pretty floral scarf, for example, I have tied at the neck as an ascot, and I have it peeking out of the collar of a plain white shirt. So this is a great way to add a pop of color to your work wardrobe, and you really don't need any more accessories than this. Maybe just a small pair of earrings, something very subtle, because you already have all of this going on. Here again, this is a plain black t-shirt, and what I've done is I've taken this scarf and just tied it loosely at the back of the neck, and then just because of the weight of the material, I just let it hang loosely on the front, and it gives it a very nice cowl neck effect. And again, if you do something like this with all this print and color, you really don't need any more accessories, I don't think, other than maybe just a simple pair of hoop or stud earrings. Now this is one of my favorite scarves. I found this one at the Goodwill, and this one is definitely vintage. It is printed here, Jaleh and Joseph. It is 100% polyester. I believe this is from the late 60s or early 70s. And here is the tag. Oops. There you can see. And this one was $1, and the other ones that I showed you were anywhere from 25 cents to a quarter. And this particular scarf goes very well with this tunic that I have. And what I've done is I've just simply tied it around the neck and just let it drape over one shoulder. Now if you wear suits or blazers to work and you want to play up the menswear aspect of the suiting, you can do what as I've done here and fold one of your scarves as a pocket square, and or you could also do the ascot that I showed you from the first scarf, and just play up the menswear aspect, but in a more feminine and flirty way, by using something with a nice floral pattern or a bright bold pattern such as this. Here I've taken, again, it's just a simple t-shirt with your basic neutral blazer, and I've tied this silky scarf in a pretty paisley print here, and just tied it loosely as a bow at the neck and just let it fall. And that just gives you a nice pop of color against the very neutral beige blazer. And lastly, this is my winter coat, and this is one of my favorite little scarves to wear. And this one I just simply drape around the neck and just let it fall. For some reason, when the wind picks up, I really like the way that this just flaps in the wind, and it's one of my favorite scarves. I really like this one, and this one I believe is one of those that I paid a quarter for, and it just goes great with my winter coat. So if you want to know how to do the ascot scarf or the pocket square or any of the other ways to wear a scarf, and you'd like me to do a video on that, let me know and I would be happy to accommodate that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.